Hello, Dr. Marcus Deaver here. February is National Heart Awareness Month. The Surgeon's General Report on Nutrition and Health states that heart disease is the leading cause of death in America, followed closely by cancer and strokes. This totals approximately 75% of all deaths in America, and they say that these are all diet related. The report concludes one personal choice seems to influence long-term health more than any other. Can you guess what that is? It's what we eat. What we eat affects our state of health. So if you prefer not to die, you should probably pay attention. Because next to breathing, eating is one of the most natural things in the world, yet so many of us are confused about nutrition. How many of you believe that what we eat directly affects and is related to the pains that we experience? See, most people don't simply believe that there's a relationship between what we eat and the experience of pain. Because we as a society don't want to believe this, because it means we're going to have to get rid of all the crap and the junk food and stuff in our cupboards. How many of you have heard the old adage, you are what you eat? So if you eat healthy, you are healthy. If you eat crap, then you fill in the blank. But unfortunately, most of us don't take this to heart. This month, I want to bring some light to the subject of omega-3 fish oils, its relationship to inflammation in our bodies, and how to manage our omega-3 to omega-6 ratios to prevent health problems and improve our health. You see, omega-3 fish oil is essential for heart health, reducing cholesterol, improving brain and nerve function, because it's essentially what our nerve system is made out of. Omega-3 will significantly reduce inflammation, thus pain, and has been shown to help with insulin resistance, plus much, much more. According to the Journal of Molecular Neurobiology from September 2011, the author who did the research said, based on the data from evolutionary aspects of diet and genetics, there's a ratio that is important for the omega-6 to omega-3s to be balanced. And that ratio was a 1-to-1 to a 2-to-1 omega-6 to omega-3. So there are a few other research articles that cite that the least acceptable range is up to 4-to-1. And that's the most it should ever be. So taking this into account, we will classify this range as probably a 1.1 to a 4-to-1 as the sweet zone. So if your omega-6 to omega-3 balance gets to say a 10-to-1, that means you're in big trouble health-wise. And more than half the research done, all the articles point to the fact that if you're at a 15-to-1 or higher and stay there, you will get an incurable disease at some point in your lifetime. Here's the sad part. In all the Americans they tested, and according to the American Academy of Pain Management, the average American is at a ratio of 25-to-1. Yeah, I said at 25-to-1, and in most cases even higher. And if we're going to get an incurable disease according to the research at 15-to-1, and most Americans at 25-to-1, it's no wonder we have the problems that we do with heart attack, cancer, and stroke. According to the World Factbook by the Central Intelligence Agency, the United States now ranks 50th in the world of life expectancy. That means 49 other countries are living longer than we do, which means that essentially we're kind of one of the sicker countries in the entire world. And last I checked, we got beat out by Guam. Now that's pretty sad. But let's just take a quick look at some omega-6 to omega-3 ratios just in the foods we eat, and this may help explain why we're having the trouble that we do. Now, a lot of this comes from the Ultimate Omega-3 Diet from Evelyn Triboulet. Very amazing book, lots of amazing research that she has on this as well. But she outlines all of it in her book. Now, veggies. Vegetables are on a ratio of 1-to-1. Okay, veggies are good, you expect that. Fruit, 3 to 1, sometimes a little better. Okay, that's good, we expect that. How about white bread? White bread has a 21 to 1 ratio. It's pretty high. Corn, how about corn? 25 to 1, so that's bad. Potato chips, how about potato chips? That's probably the most consumed food in America. That's 60 to 1. 60 to 1. I mean, it's astonishing. No wonder we're having the problems we do because our ratios and numbers and stuff are so out of whack. Well, this is just a brief snippet of some of the things we'll be discussing in our office. Please join me on Tuesday, February 24th at 7 p.m. for an intense look at omega-3s and what it has to do with your health and your heart. Space may be limited, so we ask that you please give us a call to reserve your spot.